Hey everyone, Jengar here. So, Hearts of Iron 4 has finally been released. As you've seen me play Hearts of Iron 3 before, which was a very enjoyable game. We're gonna now jump into Hearts of Iron 4 and see if that is enjoyable in its own right. It's a different game. They have made it more like Europa Universalis 4, a little bit more accessible to a larger amount of people because not everybody is a micromanager like me. But I'm very curious to see if this game is actually a challenge and will be interesting and well, we'll see. You know, I've dabbled around a bit with Italy after the tutorial. I just continued for a while, just playing along. And you do on the level it plays, that was the easy level. It gives you a little bit more research bonus, a little bit more in the construction bonus, I believe. So we're gonna play on regular this time because that was too easy. Italy was very strong. So we're gonna play as the Soviet Union, and we are going to see what we can do on the regular level with the Soviet Union. We're gonna take a 36 start with the Soviets. We're gonna select that country. We're gonna play on regular Iron Man mode, only one save, and we're gonna play on historical focuses. Yeah, that's it. Let's go. Yes, save and play. Let's see what we can do. And now, I've did a little test how I wanted to move my troops and where I wanted to set up my combat groups, my armies. We're gonna have a theater here in the east to start with, around the Japanese border. We are not gonna send any reinforcements there as of yet. So yeah, we're gonna give this a commander. And what I've also noticed is that it is a good idea to, in the beginning, what I did with the Italians was give somebody command, and then the armies, he gets experience, he gets special treats, and then all of a sudden the army you use is going to be bigger than 24 and you lose your traits. So what you basically want to do is do that immediately. Just don't look at what they have right now. Just give them an immediate promotion so they can command as many troops as necessary, and you don't have to think about it anymore. I want to give a good commander to this front. We're gonna give them a front line to guard like that, and they're gonna select. We're not gonna give maybe we will give an attacking plan already for the future. You never know what will happen. We're just gonna give a general attack line so they can prepare. We'll probably never use it, and that's fine. Now these guys are all gonna move except the horsemen. The horsemen are gonna be joining the Eastern army. We don't need an army here. These guys I'm gonna put them on there, and I'm gonna add them with Control Shift to this line. So when you have those 4 units selected, you right click on this and they will be added to that army. And that is, let's just select the rest. Let's see if we can select it. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Just shift and make a box, and then you have all these units selected. We're gonna move these guys up here. That is fine. We're gonna have these guys move with these guys. Can we do that, please, guys? Yes, we all have you selected. 17 units. We're gonna make them into an army, a new theater, and we are gonna call that the Finland or Scandinavia HQ. Alright, and you guys are gonna have a front line from here, and you can just scroll this along with holding the right mouse button. Maybe something like this. Yeah, we are going for Finland. We're going to go for an early Finland conquest before we do anything with the Trotsky plot, which is something the Soviets have to deal with. How many troops are these? Yeah, there's gonna be another army here. Let's give these guys a nice commander as well, by the way, almost forgot that. Let's give Sukhov here a command. I'm gonna promote him immediately, it doesn't matter if he loses that. We're gonna have huge armies eventually. I noticed that with the Italians. And you don't want them to be promoted when they're level 7 or 8 and have a whole list of traits, and that's gonna be a shame. So who else do we got? Let's see, skill levels. Let's select it on that. I want to promote you. Yes, thank you. And go. I'm gonna give you a front line right here, from here to there. And I'm gonna give you an attacking line like that. Okay. That is nice. What else do we have? We've got these smaller armies here. Let's just first move this along a little bit. We're gonna do the research slots. I'm gonna start off with this. It's research speed. You wanna grab that as soon as you can. Industry is going to be important too. We are first going to do that for the 36 levels and then we'll do other stuff. Construction speed, yes please. Okay, 3 civilian factories we have. Okay, that means we're going to build some more civilian factories at first. Let's see, here we have 42 right now. Let's just build them far from the front right now. And let's just first build that. And a few military ones as well. After that. And after that we're gonna build more civilian factories first. But that's enough for now. Maybe we want to do something else in the meantime. Let's set up all the equipment that we're gonna need. Right. Let's just build a whole lot of submarines and let's bring them all right here. You can select a place where you want things to be put after they finish. And with ships I just want to... Oh, I did not want to do that. Where was I? I was in the construction. Thank you very much. Yes. Oh no, we were here. And I wanted to set all these things to here. You. Yes. You go there as well. And these submarines go there as well. Fine. Now I'm gonna set 2 of the submarine lines on infinite, and this one is gonna just build those 10 and then he's gonna stop. And we're gonna use the dockyards for something else. Soviets don't really need a fleet in the beginning, but yeah. Let's see. Now what I also learned early on is that you want to put a second weapons up pretty quickly. Let's put this up, shift click, and it goes up pretty nicely, like this. This one can work on its efficiency slowly, because we're gonna need more in the future anyway. You want to do that in time so that the efficiency runs pretty smoothly up. And you have several lines to work with. Port, we don't gonna need a lot of that, so we're gonna keep that at 1. Without infantry, artillery the same. Let's see, what are we missing? Motorized, do we have motorized set up? Yes, we do. Actually, we're gonna put that up 1, so that it's all as the same order as it. I like to keep that organized as much as possible. So we have all that set up. That's great. We do have light tank set up as well. Yeah. And that's a T-26 as well. That's fine. As to airplanes, we do have the I-16 set up. And we're gonna need a second line of those pretty quickly. So we're gonna set up another line of that, and we're gonna put it right next to these guys. And we're gonna put up some close air support as well. Strategic bomber, interwar bomber, naval bomber. We have a few strategic bombers. We don't have the close air support yet. We should probably have to invent that still. So, okay. We're going to put this up as well. Oh, we already have that. I'm not paying any attention. So remove that. Cancel. And we'll look at it again. Wrong button. This one. Yeah. Interwar bombers. We're gonna need those. Those are the tactical bombers, more or less. Strategic bombers and these. Okay, so let's see where we need the most production right now. We have a shortage in infantry weapons. We have a shortage in towed artillery, motorized and light tanks. We need a lot of those as well. Infantry, towed artillery, motorized. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this. We're gonna put most of it in this first, not in this, because this still has to build up. But even with one factory attached, this efficiency will go up, and then we can add more factories right there. We're gonna put this here. We're gonna put this up a little bit. How many factories do we have? We still have quite a few. Like that. Yes, light tanks. We also have a shortage of light tanks. And you know what? We're gonna set up a second line of light tanks as well, because we're gonna need it. There we go. And we're gonna set it up with one factory so that it can work on its efficiency as well. Go up, up. Okay, so we've got a nice setup right now. All the military factories are used. We've got one naval dockyard open as well. We're gonna put that on the one of the infinite production for submarines. And we're gonna put this destroyer on infinite as well. We want to keep producing that. So that's fine. No national focus set. So what the plan is we're gonna make war on Finland as soon as possible. We have a Trotsky plot at the moment, which is doing a minus 20% on our national unity right now. We're gonna do that after we conquer Finland. Only then we're gonna start the Great Purge. And what we're gonna start with is getting a research slot. Now the Soviets have a nice, this is more or less an army tree where you do rehabilitation of the army. And you go down this tree. And here's an extra research slot that you eventually want to get. But only after Finland we're going to start this. In the middle we have anti-fascist and anti-capitalist diplomacy, which we eventually want to go here and then go down the line here to claim the Baltics and claim some Poland. But the Molotov that pact between Germany and what was it again? Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. That's gonna give us claims on Poland as well. And when Germany attacks, they're gonna most likely give us the eastern part of Poland. And the Baltic states, we can do that afterwards. So what we're first gonna do is we're gonna go for this research slot here. We wanna have that as soon as possible. We're gonna have to move through this and through this. So collectivist propaganda also give national unity, which we need. So we're gonna start here for some building slots, and we're gonna do this. Gives us political power as well, which is very nice. This is gonna give us some military factories. So we're gonna start right here for our national focuses. No divisions in basic training. So yeah, we're gonna need to set up some divisions here. We're gonna train up some standard infantry. We're gonna add to this. Here, 4 is enough. I want to keep the production pretty close to the Western Front right now. So we're gonna put it on Novgorod, which is slightly behind the lines we're gonna get with Germany eventually. Now it's not gonna give us. We still have reinforcements. We're gonna prioritize that. So first our production of weapons is gonna go there, and only then to new stuff. Train some of these as well, mountain divisions, and some motorized. We're gonna set that up, only 2, and I want that here as well. Novgorod is gonna be the gathering point of our armies right now. And we're gonna train some tanks as well in Novgorod as well. And we're gonna do 2 of those as well. So that's set up. We have insufficient resources. What do we need? We need rubber. We're gonna go into trade. We're gonna go into rubber. Let's see, who do we want to trade with? Maybe the Netherlands. 2 factories. Yes, okay. Set that up. And we are good to go. We can run the timer. We're gonna go on 4 speed for now, as we still have some armies to set up. We have these guys. We're gonna make this an army as well, a new theater. We're gonna call this the Caucasus, or the Caucasus. I believe this is how you spell that. Oh, let's add these 3 guys to that. Let's give you guys a front line right here. And we're just gonna put them on that line. I'm gonna give you a commander. Is there anybody with decent level? No. We're gonna just a clean one here. We're gonna promote him. He's gonna go to level 2. Where are you? There you are. And we're gonna appoint you to that front. That's great. Those 4 guys. And these guys. Let's see, those 24 guys over there. We're gonna put them on a front here. Like this. Gonna make this into an army. But this is gonna be in the Soviet theater. We're gonna give you a commander. Promote. Yes. There you go. We're gonna send you a front line on the Baltic states. And we're gonna set you a front line on these guys as well. So all the divisions are now on that. We don't want that. So we're gonna select half of the divisions. About half of the divisions. And shift. And we're gonna control click on that. And we're gonna put half the army on that. Now we are now selected, I believe, on that. We're gonna put a front line here. And if we click this front line, we have you, I believe so. This army. This front line. Come on. It's sometimes funny when you're working. Oh, no. There you go. Not all of you guys. Ah. Still the organization part is still pretty new to me. So these guys, I want you guys to be on that front, and I want this front to have a front line towards here. Can we do that? Yes, we can do that. Okay. Now we've got that set up. It's still funny to set that up. We've got most of these guys selected, but I want to deselect these guys. And just select the rest of that bunch. And we're gonna make you into an army as well. And select well, this guy probably. Promote him, yes. Give you the command. I'm gonna give you the front line here. Remilitarization of the Rhineland. Germans are busy. Oh, stop it. Details. We've got the first one done. We're gonna go for these military factories first, and then we're gonna do these two. And then we're gonna get the extra research slot. Now, as to not forget, let's make a claim. Justify war goal. Conquer Karyala. 245 days. We have the points. Send and go. It will be ready in 7 November of 36. Good. And go. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna give you a new theater, and we're gonna call this one the Far East HQ. Oh, and we still need to change this with an HQ at the end. Yes. And I don't like this. Soviet or Western. Let's say Western Front HQ. Alright, cool. Now we have done everything, basically. We have everything set up. This is basically the part where we can put the timer up and just go. With new armies that we're building, we are going to build something here. These guys we're going to set up as an defensive army. Who do we want on that? Defensive army doesn't really need a very good commander. We're going to put this level 1 on them. We're not going to promote him. This is never going to be a big army. We're going to give him defensive duties along the coast here. No, not that. This and this and this. And that's it. And we don't want you on the Far East. We want you in the Caucasus. Yeah, that's it. So we're set up. And we're just gonna wait for the Polish thing to be done in November. And then we're gonna attack Finland. Electronic mechanical engineering. That's nice. We're gonna go immediately for mechanical computing, which gives a research time bonus of 5%. Let's go there first. We've got 1.14 million men. Our national unity is very low. That's something we'll have to work on. Once we get the Trotsky plan down, we're gonna go to 55. And when we get that propaganda national focus thing, collectivist propaganda I believe, then we're also gonna get plus 20. So that's gonna bring us in total to 75. Which will be good. We're gonna work on our factories as well first. Armament effort, we got that, that's nice. We've got some military factories from that. We're now gonna go for this. It's just gonna purely give us political power, which is good. We can do stuff with it. And we are gonna go for collectivist propaganda after that, which is also gonna give political power, 120 plus national unity, 20%. When we get this, we can get the extra research slot. After that we will be at war, but we'll go for the Trotsky plot then. Start. And go. Basic machine tools. Nice, we've got that going. It's not 37 yet. This is gonna get a penalty, so we're gonna go for these things first. Concentrated industry is what we're gonna go for. as we're gonna put most of our factories in the back, behind Moscow here, around the Urals, we are not gonna have much problem with German bombing. Hopefully. Let's see. You see the efficiency of this is already going up, and here as well. So that is nice. Let's see, what do we have shortages in? Infantry equipment, a lot. So let's put production on that first. Put it here, and that'll be fine. This is gonna take a while though. The light infantry efficiency is going up faster than the weapons. So we're not gonna put it on this one. We're gonna put it on this one. And any factories that come available in the future are gonna go to this first. Now let's just keep running it at 5. We're already in June. And we're just patiently waiting until our claims come available. 7 November. That is something we want to do first. Get some extra factories in and stuff like that. Which is nice. Now, with the Soviet Union, we don't want to get any puppets. I just want to go for conquest in this run. See how that goes. And now you can play around with making other states communist and joining them to your faction. But I just always found it more fun just to conquer stuff, especially with the big nations. Construction 1, we've got that done. This is 37, it's got a penalty, so we're gonna go for excavation. Resource gain efficiency 10%. It's gonna be useful. Now with all these plans set up, they can have some preparation already. Modify government, we have enough political power. I first want to get rid of this civilian economy, so let's remove that. That's giving big penalties to the construction speed of civilian and military factories. We're gonna go to war economy first. Total mobilization isn't possible yet because we need war for that. So we're gonna go for a war economy, which is gonna give a plus 20% production bonus on military factories. So that is nice. We can also do partial mobilization, but there's an in-between step and it's gonna take a lot of political power. I guess we're gonna go immediately to this, because we're gonna construct military factories pretty soon. This is also only for military factories, so yeah. Go. And fine. Continue. Can't wait for November. Get our first war started. What we want to do, what I'm planning to do, is get the whole of Scandinavia under our belt pretty early on, so that we can, while we do the Trotsky plot, we're going to make claims on Sweden and Norway. Stalin Constitution, we've got more political power. We can do another decision now. This is the next one we're going to go for. This is one we can go for later as well. Going to give more political power. We have a decision to make what to do next. This can wait. This as well. We still have 1.15 million troops. So we're going to go for a political advisor. And what we are going to go for is this guy, who's going to give more construction speed. That's very handy in the beginning. Captain of Industry, Nikolai Vosneshenski, or something like that. And he's going to be our first minister, which is nice. Now we've set everything up, guys. We have everything running. We've got our front set up, attack line set up, production set up. So I'm going to call this as the first episode. In the next episode we're gonna wage war on Finland, and we're gonna see what we can do with Sweden while we work on the Trotsky plan. But that's gonna be the next episode, because this episode is already 30 minutes long. Guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed the video, that you learned something there. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video. You know, those likes really make a difference. Do leave me a comment. You know, I always look forward to the comments every day. And if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. I really love to have you aboard, and don't feel shy to leave me some comments. I always try to respond to them. So again, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.